What's up, everybody? It's Alex Miller here, and today we're going to be talking about getting your real estate license in Colorado. So I decided to go ahead and get my real estate license a while back, and so the process, I've had a lot of people asking me, like, what does that look like? How do you get in? What classes do you have to take? All that kind of stuff. So my video today is going to be about how to pick your school and your brokerage and all that kind of stuff. So the lesson that I learned right away, so when I jumped in, I went on a Groupon, found a real estate school on there called Real Estate Express, and it was a $250 school, and it was all online. I think that they did a great job. I learned everything that I needed to learn. It was pretty tricky, and I think that there was definitely better schools out there. I've heard people from my team say that they've used Armbrust School, and if you're more of an online or in-person kind of person, then there's other schools out there for you. Obviously, during COVID, most of the stuff's going to be online anyways. So I did find that it was a little bit challenging staying on pace. It's definitely a roller coaster. So it's 168 credit hours, and they break that into like two 48-hour ones, one 36-hour course, and a few 24-hour. So they break it up into national and state real estate courses. So what that looks like, you'll do one 48-hour course, and then it's like, for me, it was really challenging to like keep plugging along, keep going on there. For example, it took me probably about a year, so it took me longer than I had hoped. The leader of my team, Jordan, it took him a month. So just really depends on how motivated you are to get it done. If you're working a full-time job or not. I did it while I worked a full-time job and was doing the schooling. Jordan, however, he just, quit his job and full-time right into taking the classes and stuff like that. So that's just a little bit of perspective of how you can get the courses done. So like I said, it's a 168-hour class. After that, so you'll take tests throughout the way. You'll take all these individual little tests to get to the end of the course. After you finish up with the course, you're going to go ahead and schedule your test with the state. I forgot exactly. I think it's PSI is who you're going to schedule your test with. You're going to be taking a state and a national test. I think one's about 60 and another one's about 100 questions. Really challenging test. I will say that I've told everybody that I've talked to, I've said that it is a really challenging test. It took me 5 times to get past my Colorado test. I did pass my national test on the first try, which I was really thankful for. So it is challenging. It's like there's a lot of what is the most right answer. So there's a lot of correct answers, but it's what is the most correct answer. So going through that, yeah, I mean, it's challenging, but man, is it worth it. There's a lot of stuff on there, and I hate to say this, but a lot of the stuff that they teach you in school, you never really use afterwards. It is great knowledge base just to understand it and to know it. There's a lot of law and that kind of stuff, and it's pretty easy to get through if you're motivated to get through it. So the next part about that is, if you're thinking about getting your license, I definitely recommend getting yourself prepared and asking the questions and figuring out what team you want to get onto, if a team is right for you, if you want to do, be an individual on, say, Remax or some team like that. For one, I joined on to a team. I'm really thankful that I did. They have such great support and systems, and all the leads come in. It just makes it really easy, so I'm not trying to do all the different parts. I just know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Right now, I'm a buyer specialist, and that's what I do. I just help clients. I have admin staff team that help me out with, transaction coordinator, all that kind of stuff. So if you have any more questions about possibly getting your real estate license, go ahead and feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help you out. We'll see you on the next video. See ya.